month. So I'm trying to do a new video every week, and this week I decided to show you guys my Animal Crossing file. The name of the town is Merrilton, and as you can see, I set it on Thursday, 7:50 a.m. It's because for about a month or two, I didn't play the game at all, so I've been time traveling. And I've been time traveling since about the 6th month, June. Since June, I've been time traveling. I do it a day at a time, so I don't end up with a bunch of weeds, and I still have the chance to make a lot of money and to get all the emotion and to get all the fossils. I already have all the emotion. Let's see, one. So I have all of those. And besides that, still trying to get the last fossil. I only need one more. But every time I go to Blathers, he says, every fossil I find, he already has. So, anyway, let's get on with it and show you my town. It's not too impressive, but it is what it is. My flower. I recently did the Beautiful Town Ordinance, which I think means that flowers will not wither. Alright, got a fossil. I've been playing this game with my nephews, so they do some weird stuff in my town. They'll leave fossils around, they'll leave some pork and around the ground, and I can go ahead and take them because I'm the mayor. Clean up my town if I want to. It's tough. So, right now, I'm looking for the money rock. That's not a money rock. It's happened a lot. I got this, the walkways here. I got off the internet. There's a Tumblr that has a lot of Animal Crossing textures. So I got some walkways. And the downside is you have to carry these textures with you at all times. Display. Alright, I'll go ahead and show you my house. I haven't got all the upgrades yet. I'm waiting to save a lot of money. I already have more than 1 million bells, so I can get all the upgrades pretty soon. I want it. So I'm trying to save some money. I don't know what happened, but there it is. I got that for costing 1 million bells. You know, but these things could cost lots of money. That's it, my house. That's the first floor. Second floor, it's the bathroom. Yes, there's a security camera. Check your room. There's a television here. I have a lot of orange trees. My native fruit is pears, so these orange trees sell for a lot. Oranges sell for a lot. And I have the banana trees down here. Not a big fan of coconut trees. Banana trees would be more interesting. Okay, dug up the stupid gyroid. I can sell that. I don't like those. Let's see if we find a fossil. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can notice, especially if you're watching on a phone, but for some reason my camera is not recording in HD. It's just doing it's just doing progressive scan. I don't know why that's happening. Looks like a big rock. And this is a money rock. But I did not do the trick, so I'm gonna try it again. That's decent. If you do the trick, if you plant the holes or dig some holes around the rock, you won't be pushed. Like every time you hit the rock, you get pushed back a little bit. Gotta put the money away. Okay, I found the money rock. I think I found the fake rock too. Every day, there's always one rock that gives you a lot of money, and then there is the rock, which will give you a crystal. And the crystal will sell for a lot of money. So I'm gonna move it along. I don't want to make this a long video. I'm gonna see if I can donate any of these fossils. I already have these fossils. Just donate any of them. Here's the new Tommy store. Let's see what's going on. No, they don't want to go 10 a.m. Or 8 a.m. Correct them. It's like we're here. Alright, maybe next video I'll show you what that's about. But anyways, if you're on my Facebook, I usually do a Merrill update every time anything new happens in my town. And so I'll be guys I'll at least do a Marlton update to show you guys the weirdest more. Alright, so I'm gonna cut off this video. I really like Animal Crossing. It's a good game. If you haven't played it yet, I definitely recommend it. You can play online with people and chat and help each other get different goods. The fruits that are not like fruits. So my native fruit is pears. But if I go to a different town, like a friend's town online, I can get orange.
Nintendo!
Welcome to Nintendo Voice Chat for the week of October 2nd, 2015. I am your host, Jose Otero, who is singing arms lately. What happened? It doesn't matter. Things happen. Let's get introductions. Joining me once again, my good friend, Per Schneider.
Hey, Jose.
Brian Otto will not be in this week because he is on a plane heading to New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
Which is going to be a big deal next week, because it doesn't start today, does it?
Yeah, no, not yet.
Yeah, okay.
Raps on a plane.
Yeah, Raps on a Plane. That's a film.
I'm looking at your arm. So you got weird contraption with this. Like, it looks like a Lego figure thing. That's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, so
what do?
It nothing. It doesn't take the pain, I'll tell you that.
Oh. Does it go clack, 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 clack when you move it?
No, but you can lock the position, so it'll stop the arm from going in too far on an inward angle, and it'll stop the arm from going too far out on an outward angle. So I get some mobility on it, but it's definitely so. All right, so let's just run back this thing. So on Monday, I for the past 5 weeks have been part of an ice skating class with other editors here. Well, not mostly it's engineering guys. So my roommate, some of his friends. I think we roll in like 60 to this ice skating class.
So rumor has it you were dancing a little bit and you were singing "Let It Go," right?
If that's what you want to believe.
You slipped. Is that right?
Lost balance. And the first thing they teach you is to go knees, like go into a sitting position to regain your balance. I'm very tall. If you watch this show, you have no idea, but I'm 6'5". And so when you lose your out from under you, the most dangerous thing in ice skating is to fall backwards because you can hit the ice.
You went.
That's really bad. But I was heading in that direction. And defensively, I threw my arms out, landed on the right arm, but because it's ice and there's basically it's a frictionless surface. For when you put a hand on it, it just slips right. Hands gave out, and I went right on the elbow. It broke in 2 places, or 1 place, like one chipped. Per is squirming. If you're not seeing this on video, we went to the emergency room. It was very painful. I don't want to waste too much more airtime on it, but
So
now I've got a
you're
robotic arm in its place, and a doctor says get enough GMP, I can get upgrades. So I'm like, all right, I can take that. You don't play Metal Gear? Hello.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So
I
we're
thought
working
this was a medical term.
No, yeah, it's totally. Yeah, it's scientific. Koji Pro.
That's pretty. Congratulations
Thanks.
on always keeping us on our toes, and you're
Well, I'm glad you guys held the
your
show.
height for good.
Today's the first day in the office, and there's some things from this week. So let's talk about a few of them.
What we got?
We've got some numbers for Super Mario Maker. We've got some new content for Smash Brothers.
That was quick.
We've got a release date for Mario Tennis. Couple news bombs. So this is going to be a shorter show in terms of not fun to talk about, but good things to talk about. And Crossing got a date.
And we got to run to a little tourney. So you'll see more about that soon. You're
going to see, yes, a tournament and a game that some of you will really, really enjoy seeing us participate in. All right, so let's start with Super Mario Millionaire.
That was faster than I expected.
September 11th was the release date for Super Mario Maker, and it has passed the 1 million mark since that date, according to Nintendo. This week, the global figure was revealed on NOA's account alongside 2.2 million courses have been created thus far. And played nearly 75 million times. That's crazy.
That's cool. I think the ratio of courses to people feels low, which then you always ask whether people are actively already playing this title or maybe they're not making a lot. In the world of web creation, it's always like less than 1% of the audience contributes. It's obviously like this that fully gets you into it, but probably a lot of people are not uploading courses. I was talking to Jared Petty. Jared Petty loves Mario Maker, has been playing. I'm like, let me try one of your levels. He's like, oh, I haven't updated any. Inconceivable.
Oh, man. Okay, yeah. I have to admit I've only put up 2, but I'm busy / injured / playing Destiny.
But 2 is still, I figured that's kind of the number of courses most people will go for, right? Like 1 to get your feet wet, and 1 this is the best I'm going to do.
I've had some ideas. You've been making a ton of stuff. We've talked about the discovery problem on the platform right now and how we feel. Basically, you have to rely on community groups. We're trying to help you out. Made in Mario is coming back. Been on hiatus a little bit, but Brendan started working on it again. So we're really excited to share more courses with you guys. But all in all, I guess they got to 1 million quickly. Let's see if the holiday keeps pushing that. It's definitely the best game they have this year, no question. Splatoon being a close second in my book.
Yeah. You think it's like Xenoblade,
Xenoblade's up there, right? Yeah, but it's more of a hardcore crowd. But absolutely, that's another that's top 5 easy.
Yeah.
But Mario Maker ultimately is the game that I think is going to get the most attention.
Yeah, really good game. So if you haven't picked it up yet, do it.
Absolutely, yeah. And if not, look forward to Xenoblade in December, or look forward to a few other things which we're going to get to. But quickly, Data Miner uncovered assets in Super Mario Maker. And so the question is, and we've talked about it on the show, DLC or so if you're unfamiliar with design or you're listening to this podcast and you really know a lot about games, one thing that happens in the game creation process outside of a lot of testing is sometimes things get tested, get left in.
Yeah.
Like it happens all the time.
It's the way work to remove it.
Yeah, because the minute you remove it, you could be damaging the stability of the game itself. Yeah. Like anytime you're moving things back and forth. So, for example, do you remember Hot Coffee, that crazy incident?
Yeah, and Grand Theft Auto.
That was a thing that was toyed around with and tested at some point. Someone was maybe making a joke, but it wasn't removed, and it then was found.
And same with the R-Wing in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
There's certain test environments, like people with sharks in the past found those and unlocked them.
Well, Data might have been reliable too, because they're the ones who found Ryu, Roy. You know, like these things have been put out there and sort of discovered by folks. But basically, this Twitter user, Player123, says on, I don't know if he or she, Twitter account, that the Angry Sun was found as an asset in there. If you remember, the Angry Sun was from Super Mario Bros. 3. It would chase you through the desert. It was one of the things I was looking forward to and playing around with. Yeah. It's not in Super Mario.
Yeah.
Along with, apparently, bullet bills, which were replaceable without a launcher. And Kurbo Shoe in New Super Mario Juma. So this person tweeted about this stuff. There's a few other pieces, and the question becomes, are these unused assets and things that were just tested, or is it DLC? And I think we all hope it is. No, I want it to be.
My take is it's leftover stuff.
Okay.
My take is they tested something where, you know, the Angry Sun is a great example of a thing that can easily get stuck and cause havoc, right? Like a bullet bill is straightforward. It flies sideways. You get the angry ones that follow you, but even they can cause stuff to happen. I have a thing. They had it in, they tested it, and it didn't work. And like it caused some issues, and when they removed it, the assets in.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. And you know, same with the standalone bullet bills, which is like a one-time shot of something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not discounting that there won't be DLC in the future, but I feel like you would see some pretty major stuff in there. There was hidden stuff locked in there.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I feel like, and we've talked about this on the show before, but Maker is a great opportunity for them to establish this platform on Wii U. Keep feeding it pieces, keep feeding it, you know, additional backgrounds, items that people can continue to build and tinker with, because it's not like the set that it comes with is going to get old, but you know how it is. Like, you want more. You want to make more with more pieces, more stuff.
Yeah, and it gives you a reason to go back, right? Like you may think, oh, I have no more ideas left after I made these levels, and then
introduce more.
You get like 5 more pieces, and you're like, oh wait, that changed everything. Like to me, big upgrades would be slopes, right? A colored block you can shake to change the color. Then people do pixel art. You know, like there are all these
like
things.
from Super Mario World. I love those. If I could hide an alternate exit, because right now an alternate exit just leads you to the regular exit, which I guess could be the same thing, but
you can do alt exits with a pipe.
Remember
like
the key? I used to love
the
key, and finding the key to get to the door. Yeah, like it was a really cool thing.
No, and then obviously there are different tile sets that I'm in here, right? Like the whole kind of turnip pulling Super Mario Brothers USA kind of setup is not in this, which would be an awesome DLC pack for the future. The only problem with games where you upload things is you split the user base, right? But what if everybody gets the update, everybody can play the level, the people who buy it
Well,
can
and that's
create
how
them.
Smash has done it, where you didn't have to buy the characters, but you can see them and they show up. That's how fighting games have handled it, and I think that ultimately that's going to be the way it'll work.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, you know, but in Nintendo fashion, talk about DLC. It's always like shipping the game first is their message for the most part. So we'll see. You know, if I'm willing to bet before the end of the year, the words DLC get set, and if they don't, I'll be surprised.
Yeah,
Post January seems too far away from a game that came out so far.
I think I'm of two minds about that, right? Because a lot of games get released, and just with Tomb Raider, right? Before the game is even out, you spot some marketing messages somewhere. They may not even be pushing, but it's like, oh, there's a season pass for $30 for more single player content, and like you always feel like you're getting an incomplete game. You know, even if that's not the case and the content is not ready, it makes you think about it. Whereas, like, if you don't know ahead of time that there's DLC coming, you may play through the single player and say, I'm going to sell, you know, and if you know there's more content coming, at least you could hang on. So I wonder, there's an upside and a downside.
Well, I wonder what the response they got to do with Mario Golf, which the last one on 3DS, they announced the season pass before it came out. And at least on my end, the community is upset by that. Because the season pass, at least at that point, had to kind of run its course. So like, I don't want this. You're holding back content from a game that's about to be released. And that becomes a message when ultimately that really isn't the intention. They just want to kind of keep you going. But I think that content turned out fine, but we'll see. You know, at the end of the day, you know, the message has changed since. But then again, look at Fire Emblem Awakening, Fire Emblem If, which doesn't really have a season pass, but you are buying another campaign, and you know that before the game came out. So I guess they're all over the place.
I think it's experimenting with a lot of different approaches, right? Like Splatoon, the content is in there, it's unlocked over time. Some content gets added afterwards with DLC, and it's all free. You know, I mean, The Witcher does that too.
The Witcher's free.